Good morning, children. How are you? So me and Roy are on our way to the feed store. We have run out of feed for the sheep and the lambs as it is Monday. We ran out last night, so it wasn't the end of the world, but the lambs were on a meager portion. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. If you haven't already, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. That would be really helpful. Enjoy. Something's on fire. No, we're just on our way to the feed store and there's a hay and straw wagon on fire. Oh no, not the straw. Wow. We've managed to get the wagon pulled up the road, I think, over there. That's the guy that fetches us straw. Yeah. Not trampling through bushes to get closer to the flames. Investigative journalism at its best, this is. Oh, wow. Gutted. Yeah, but at least he's not attached to it.
Where's the wagon at?
It's there. And the poor man stood there going, oh my God. So a mate of ours came down apparently and took all the straw off so that it wasn't on the wagon. Wow, we're about to get gassed, I think. Will it damage the road? Yeah. Oh, is that why they've shoved it over onto the hard shoulder bit? Last year when the A66 was shut, no one will really remember it, but Big Mick will remember it because he was stuck in the traffic. That is the same load all there that helped that wagon as well. So he has a farm just on the other side of here and they obviously give him a ring when something goes wrong. You know what? There is nothing like farmers as a breed for jumping in and helping, and I will always maintain this.
So the water that we were following still hasn't arrived.
The water that we followed in, there was a fire engine that's a tractor. There's a fire engine that we followed in and it went down here. It's got to go down this road, turn around and come all the way back up, and it's still not here. It's still not here, that water.
Well,
which is, it could have literally just come up that carriageway on the other side. Are you allowed? I don't know if you're allowed to do that though, are you? An exciting trip to the feed store. Vehicle wise, for all you YouTubers, we have a Volvo wagon and drive, we've got a TM, we've got the fire service Unimog, got some beastie fire engines here, 3 beastie fire engines, lots of police cars, lots of police. That there is moving dead stock, believe it or not. When you see those on the road, they are shaped pretty much like a feed wagon would be. And well, we won't get a whiff of it right now though, will we? Because what's happening with the fire, I hear you are. I can show you, I took a video. I am at my local Cas Billington store getting fly papers and Roy's getting feed. I don't want, that one's got your price on, I'll take the one.
I'll take that one off. Hey,
Oh yeah, that one. Thank you. We have come for feed and fly stuff. That was incredibly exciting for a feed store trip. Anyway, we have our bag of feed on the back there that you can see. That was incredibly well managed. Now, it might have looked like a massive catastrophe. There was not a lot of bales lost. He had his wagon at the front full of bales, and they also had the drag that had been detached that was further back full of bales. So the only ones that were burning, I mean, how many bales would you say were there? You could probably count if you go back on the video. You can see the wagon at the front with them on. There was not a lot of bales lost. So someone's had some quick thinking. From 7:10 this morning, I think Sammy said, when he heard the pumping of the horn and he heard the wagon stop and someone had said, there's flames. Like, that could have been caused by somebody, a passing motorist, throwing a fag out the window. So yeah, just don't throw your fags out the window because it can actually cause things like that, and it's really dangerous. The new carp is doing particularly well. You will have also seen that. This video's all backwards already. If you have not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Ring the little bell. I am Sir Thomas Pemberton. No, I'm joking. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That would be wonderful. Thank you very much. This is what the room looks like. So as you can see, it was washed last night. And that there is literally one person walking through the room, and it makes such a mess. You can see where the robots have been washing here. You can also see where the dirt's pooled, so we need to get rid of all that and have a bit of a spray down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this. I'm going to press actions. Sorry, I'm not speaking to you. I'm going to press actions. I'm going to press replace the filter. I'm going to press start, and then you'll hear the lines being sucked out. Like so. So the filters are here. Oh, hi Wonky, how are you? Now, I don't normally do this. I want to address a comment. Yet again, the sawdust has reared its ugly head. How much sawdust we put on the beds. So I'll just put this out there, right? We didn't know how much we were to use. So we were using, in the beginning, not a lot, as in like a handful, because I didn't have a clue what we were doing. So then we spoke to some friends and they said use an awful lot, like lots and lots and lots. So we ended up using loads. I was going around daily with like piles and piles of bags, loads and loads of them. And I was putting them all in the middle, and there was so much sawdust going on. Anyway, I got a phone call from the manufacturer, well, the person who, like the boss of Mayo Mattresses, basically, Nirvana. And Nirvana said to me, Charlotte, in a very Irish accent, Holy Mother of God, please stop using so much sawdust on your beds, because I'm trying to find a place to put my, that'll do, because you do not need to. And I was like, what? And she's like, you really do not need that much sawdust. And if you think about it, I'm using her product and putting it all over the internet, and it's making it look bad by doing it wrong. So she said the mattresses are brand new. They're brand new. There's no pooling of liquid because they're completely flat, okay? There's no cuts, there's no tears, there's no places for the liquid of any sort to sit. So she said you do not need that much shavings, or that many shavings. Shavings? Yes. Anyway, we don't need that many of them. So I was like, oh, right, okay. She was like, the shavings are there for comfort for the cows on normal mattresses that are older. They're there for the comfort of the cows. And like when they're older mattresses, they slightly dint, don't they, where the cow's been sitting in, and obviously liquid will go to the lowest point and pool there. So she's like, that's why your shavings are there. She said, but as your mattresses are new and they're so comfortable, you don't need the shavings for the comfort of the animal, and they also don't have anywhere for the liquid to go, so you literally just need enough to be able to absorb any excess milk or any, so basically just keep your beds dry, that's it. So, if you look at our beds, sorry, I'll just move you, I've just done that. If you look at the beds, they are dry. They are dry. And yes, they might not look like they are covered in shavings, but they are clean. So, you know, like when you get something new and it says refer to the manufacturer's instructions, that is what I have done. I have referred to the manufacturer's instructions, because you've got people telling you need a tiny bit. You've got other people with male mattresses saying, no, do not do that. You don't need to do it. And let's be honest, the shavings are not cheap. They're not cheap at all. Now, if I thought it was the right thing to do to put shavings on, I've got 10 pallets in the shed. Roy went overboard, like really overboard. Like, you think I'm joking? We have 10 pallets of shavings. They are there to use. If I thought it was the right thing to do, to use that much shavings, that many shavings, I just can't get my head around what was right there. I would be doing it. But I've been told not to. I have been told not to. And I am following advice, because I've always said going into this, the best thing you can do when you don't know is to follow the advice that you're being given. The cows have been chewing the solace. It's just plastic cover though, thank goodness. Sorry, David, sorry. So on that train of thought, before I scrape with the mighty solace, I just wanted to insert again, thank you, David, for the loan of the tractor. This tractor is from Tunstall Tractors, and I do wish it had a bigger sticker so that everybody could see it daily. In fact, I should probably put the back thing up and put like a banner on it or something. But yeah, no, honestly, thank you very much to him. It's made, I think, a huge difference to the shed. Yes, it probably is a bigger tractor than what you would actually need as a scraper tractor in the shed. But it has been handy for other things, to be fair. But yeah, thank you to Tunner. It's been really, really good. Now I have just scraped this passageway here and the next one along just for good measure. And I'm going to go and get the feeder. I'm going to feed out, and then the cows will all migrate to this side of the shed, and the other side I can whiz on down like they are not in there, which is great. Okay, so now I've done that, I can go and continue scraping and hope that the cows haven't eaten the tractor. Okay, so I've just finished sweeping off and throwing sawdust down. This is what they look like when they've just been done. So the only difference is we're not piling it in the middle anymore, because when I did that, I found it really hard work to get it over the pipe that's the brisket board. I found my naughty sheep. Trying to tie some lambs. I'm just scraping these out and we'll bed them again. So I have just mucked out the dry cows and the youngsters. I just need to go and get some straw to take to them. Sorry if it's vibrating. I am in the bobcat, the little one. I've just put the big bucket on. I will go down and get them some silage. Johnny's gonna come and mow this little three-cornered field. Tiny bit of a salvage operation for us. So we're just taking some bits of wood in that we had left in the pile. So I would like to tell you that me and Roy have done this, but let's be perfectly honest, I study in crisps and Roy did this. Just going to tell Johnny to stay out of this top corner completely, and then we'll shove a load of heifers across and they can gallivant in here for a bit when we've taken some bales off, just to get the grass off really. We're not really aiming for hay, just sort of like haylage kind of stuff. Something for big roast horses would be ideal. Not that we kind of need it. If it was down to us, I think we'd probably just drop it for silage at the same time as everything else. But he might as well have it for his ponies. It's not brilliant stuff. It's all gone to head. It's quite stalky. It's just, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Little Johnny doing a little bit of mowing action. things for simple minds. Bye, Johnny with his giant mower. Thanks.